today. From Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Week 18 of the NFL on EA Sports.
No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. And they get the guard, Jon Runyan. A give to Jones. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Well, these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. The give is to Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Kaepernick going to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Eddie Goldman drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. And good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Bears take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Bear, Adrian Amos. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now, standing just outside his own goal line. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And he'll take it just outside the 40. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And that is incomplete here.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was polished off by a Tariq Cohen touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Here's Kaepernick to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Here's third and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. Looking to throw. That ball caught by Campbell. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Kaepernick. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Chicago offense set to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Fields throwing again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Saints back at the 31. Zadarius Smith. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. And that is incomplete.
You definitely would like to have hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown. Cole Kmet with touchdown number 7 on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Santos with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half, now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Kaepernick. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw, Kaepernick. Got an open man, that's Campbell. The 20. Touchdown, Packers. Harris Campbell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 4. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the result, a Green Bay score. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here comes Justin Fields and the rest of the Bears offense. He's got the lead here in the second quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, he's under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. To throw is Fields. Forced out to his left. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hansen. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Fields on first down. Steps away to his left. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Throwing again is Fields. He gets this to Coulter complete. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. These two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So a victory here in Lambeau would give them a sweep of the season series. Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete here to Kmet. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. Touchdown, Bears! Cole Kmet with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago? Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. But I think the Bears have recovered. They have. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack. Put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Eluding the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. From the gun, here's Fields. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Bears are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And that'll be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting
and that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Daz Newsome, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Santos with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage, or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long, had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped
pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. They overload him that time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Kaepernick, got to have this one. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Delano Hill, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
The tackle made by Blake Martinez.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Cohen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Escaping the pressure right. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Kaepernick was looking to throw, but then it became decision time. And when he saw they had room to run, he made the right decision to pull it down there, and he winds up picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick to Boyle here over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. To throw, Kaepernick. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 37.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Kaepernick now to throw. Outright, this is Boyle, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Kaepernick hit, fumble. He lost the football. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. From the gun on third down, Kaepernick. Oh, good move. And it's a Packers touchdown. Braxton Berrios, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So that drives 7 plays in length. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will get the lead up to 14. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 35. Kaepernick to throw again. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. That catch good for only a couple.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory. But they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere, the most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory.